Welcome to Learning Life Content. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. This helps us to grow and motivates us to bring you more interesting stories from history. Today, we bring you the story of telephone, from rotary dial phone to smart touchscreen phone. Let's begin the evolution of telephone. Can you imagine a time when owning a telephone was like owning a luxury car or a piece of fine art? In the late 1800s, telephones weren't a common household item. They were expensive and considered a status symbol. Only the very wealthy could afford to have one. Owning a telephone meant you were important, powerful, and connected to the world in a way most people weren't. Imagine the envy of your neighbors as you proudly showed off your new telephone, the shiny receiver, the intricate design, and the ability to speak to someone miles away. It was like magic. Telephones quickly became a symbol of progress and modernity, a far cry from the simple, ubiquitous devices we know today. From those early luxurious candlestick phones, which were a symbol of status and innovation, the telephone has undergone a remarkable transformation, evolving through various stages of technological advancement. We've gone from clunky rotary dials that required patience and precision to sleek touchscreens that respond to the lightest touch, from whispered conversations over wires that spanned short distances to crystal-clear video calls that connect us across continents in real time. It's a journey that mirrors the incredible technological advancements of the past century, showcasing our relentless pursuit of progress. Each iteration of the telephone, from the elegant candlestick to the wall-mounted rotary phone that became a household staple, to the bulky mobile phones of the 1980s that marked the beginning of mobile communication, and finally the sleek, powerful smartphones in our pockets today, which are essentially mini-computers, reflects the spirit of innovation that has driven us forward, constantly pushing the boundaries of what is possible. The telephone has constantly evolved to meet our changing needs and desires, seamlessly integrating into the fabric of our daily lives, becoming an indispensable tool for communication. It's a testament to human ingenuity and our insatiable desire to connect with one another, no matter the distance or the obstacles. This incredible journey from whispers to pixels is a testament to our constant pursuit of better, faster, and more convenient ways to communicate, ensuring that we stay connected in an ever-changing world. As in today's world dominated by smartphones, it's easy to question the relevance of traditional telephones. Why bother with landlines when we have pocket-sized devices capable of so much more? Smartphones let us text, email, video chat, and even order groceries with a few taps. They've become our constant companions, our portals to the digital world. So do those old-fashioned phones with their cords and buttons still hold any value? Is there still a place for them in our hyper-connected lives? The answer, surprisingly, is yes. As we'll discover, traditional telephones still offer a unique sense of reliability, simplicity, and even nostalgia that modern technology can't quite replicate. The story of the telephone begins with Alexander Graham Bell, a Scottish-born scientist and inventor. In 1876, Bell's groundbreaking invention transformed the way we communicate, shrinking distances and connecting people in ways never before imagined. Bell's invention was met with a mix of excitement and skepticism. Some saw it as a novelty, a toy for the wealthy. Others recognized its potential to revolutionize communication and connect the world, and revolutionize it did. The telephone quickly became an indispensable tool for businesses, governments, and individuals alike. It facilitated trade, expedited communication, and strengthened social bonds. Bell's legacy extends far beyond the telephone itself. His work laid the foundation for countless other technological advancements, from radio and television to the internet and beyond. Connecting continents and pockets, milestones in telephone history. The history of the telephone is marked by a series of groundbreaking milestones that have shaped the way we communicate. From the early days of Alexander Graham Bell's invention, the telephone has undergone a remarkable transformation. Each era brought with it new innovations and improvements that made communication faster, easier, and more accessible to people around the world. In 1915, the first transatlantic phone call connected New York City and Paris. a feat of engineering that seemed unimaginable just decades earlier. This monumental achievement demonstrated the potential of long-distance communication and set the stage for future advancements in global connectivity. The invention of the transistor in 1947 paved the way for smaller, more portable telephones. This tiny yet powerful component revolutionized the electronics industry, allowing for the miniaturization of devices and making it possible for telephones to become more compact and efficient. No longer confined to homes and offices, telephones could now be taken on the go, albeit in a much larger and clunkier form than the sleek smartphones we carry today. These early mobile phones were a glimpse into the future, showing the potential for truly portable communication. Then came the digital revolution and the birth of the cell phone in the 1980s. This era saw the introduction of the first commercially available mobile phones, which, despite their bulky size, offered unprecedented freedom and mobility to users. Suddenly, anyone could make and receive calls from virtually anywhere, unshackled from the constraints of landlines. The ability to communicate on the move transformed both personal and professional lives, making it easier to stay connected no matter where you were. And finally, in 2007, Apple unveiled the iPhone, a device that would forever change the way we interact with technology and with each other. The iPhone combined a phone, an iPod, and an internet communicator into one sleek device, setting a new standard for mobile technology. The smartphone, with its intuitive touchscreen interface and access to a vast digital landscape, became an instant cultural phenomenon. It revolutionized the way we communicate, work, and entertain ourselves, making it an indispensable part of modern life. The journey of the telephone from a simple communication device to a powerful, multifunctional tool is a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of progress. The human touch, why traditional phones still hold a place in our hearts. I remember the sound of my grandmother's rotary phone, shares Emily, a young professional living in Chicago. The distinct ring, the weight of the receiver, and the tactile experience of dialing each number are etched in my memory. It was more than just a phone, it was a piece of history, a connection to the past. It had this satisfying click as you dialed each number. Each turn of the dial was deliberate, requiring patience and attention. It was a stark contrast to the instant gratification we seek today with our smartphones. It was slow, but there was a certain charm to it. The slowness made each call feel more intentional, more meaningful. You couldn't rush through a conversation, you had to take your time, savoring each moment. For many, traditional telephones evoke a sense of nostalgia, a reminder of simpler times. They bring back memories of family gatherings, long conversations with loved ones, and a time when life moved at a slower pace. They represent a time when conversations weren't rushed, when you had to be present at the moment, fully engaged in the conversation. There was no multitasking, no distractions from notifications or apps. It was just you and the person on the other end of the line. But beyond nostalgia, traditional phones offer a level of reliability and simplicity that can be reassuring in an increasingly complex world. They don't require charging, they don't have software updates, and they don't crash. They are always ready to use, providing a sense of stability. They're not susceptible to software glitches, and they don't have screens that can crack or malfunction. Their simplicity is their strength, offering a dependable means of communication, and they provide a clear, consistent connection. The audio quality is often superior, with no dropped calls or interference. This reliability is especially important in critical situations. When the power goes out, my landline is the only thing that still works, says John, a retired electrician living in rural Montana. In areas prone to storms or power outages, this can be a literal lifeline, ensuring that help is always just a phone call away. It's a lifeline, especially in emergencies. In moments of crisis, the reliability of a traditional phone can make all the difference, providing a direct and dependable line to emergency services. Traditional telephones may seem like relics of the past, but they continue to serve a vital purpose for many, offering a sense of security, reliability, and a tangible connection to the people we care about. They remind us of the importance of slowing down, being present, and valuing the simple, enduring things in life. A legacy of connection from rotary dials to touchscreens. From the first hesitant words spoken into Alexander Graham Bell's invention to the high-definition video calls we make today, the telephone's journey has been one of constant innovation and an unwavering commitment to connection. Each iteration from the candlestick to the smartphone reflects our evolving needs and desires, our insatiable appetite for faster, more convenient, and more meaningful ways to bridge the distance between us. The telephone has broken down barriers, fostered understanding, and brought the world closer together. It has played a pivotal role in shaping our history, our culture, and our relationships. As we marvel at the sleek design and seemingly limitless capabilities of our smartphones, it's important to remember the legacy of innovation and connection that brought us to this point. Section 8. Join the conversation. What does the future hold for communication? What will the next chapter in the story of the telephone hold? Will we communicate through holograms, brain-to-brain interfaces, or technologies yet to be imagined? One thing is certain, our desire to connect will continue to drive innovation, pushing the boundaries of what's possible and shaping the future of communication in ways we can only begin to imagine. What are your thoughts on the evolution of the telephone? What role do you think traditional phones will play in the future? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching Learning Life content. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. This helps us to grow and motivates us to bring more interesting stories from the history.